Breaking news continues where the Eagles are re-signing linebacker Zack Baun on a 3-year, $51 million deal. That is according to ESPN. The All-Pro backer is coming off a breakout year. He was tied for 6th most tackles in the NFL this past season, helped lead the Eagles to their 2nd Super Bowl title in franchise history, and he is now locked up in Philly through the 2027 season. So, JJ, the Eagles re-signing Zack Baun. He had signed a 1-year deal with the Eagles, kind of bet on himself, moves from outside to inside linebacker, and it worked out for him, right? He had, 150 tackles. Your reaction to this breaking news that's just coming down there out of Philly?
Yeah, I got a few texts here that I haven't been able to get to, unfortunately. So I'm sure that those numbers are correct and accurate. But yeah, it's a big move for the defending Super Bowl champs. Bringing back Zack Baun, obviously, he could have gone to free agency and probably could have gotten much more money than that. But look, you keep a good thing going. It didn't work out with the New Orleans Saints, probably a difference of opinion between coaches and personnel. He moves on to Seattle. Vic Fangio believed in him at that position, and it's paid huge dividends for Zack Baun, the All-Pro linebacker. So a very good deal for Baun. Again, if this were all about money, he could have waited a week. He probably would have gotten more money elsewhere. But clearly it's not just about money for him. It's about being a world champion, and he was and is that now and wants to continue to be that. So re-signing with Philly makes a lot of sense.
And yeah, first off, he didn't bet on himself. The Eagles literally, made him who he is, okay? Fangio. Like make no mistake about that. He obviously put in the work and all of that, but to me this was such a no-brainer. Just when you can see the type of personality that Zack Baun is, he knows what the Philadelphia Eagles did for him. This wasn't one of those situations where he's like, I'm great, I'm just not getting the deal, so I'm going to, bet on myself and prove to everyone that I could be great. Like, if he went anywhere but the Philadelphia Eagles, he was not going to be this. Okay, he was not going to be first team All-Pro. I'm very confident in that. Very, very, very confident in that. And he knows that. He knows that. And, and it was always obvious to me when you can see the type of person that he is. This is why it's important to really listen to when people talk and how they talk. And try to gauge their personality, what they're looking to achieve, what they want in their life. And so it was always clear to me that there was a very, 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 very great chance that he would be willing to take a little bit less because he knows what the Philadelphia Eagles just did for him. He knows the importance of being with this team, of being with Fangio. Like when you find a team that unlocks your greatness, I got news for you. Great players need great coaches. That unlocks your greatness. The gratitude, the appreciation, the trust, the confidence, any positive word we want to use, it just cannot be understated. It is so crucial, so important. And, whether you need a father figure or not, on the field, they become your football father figure, man. It's just like, it's just like, I am at your mercy because you are unlocking something in me that maybe I felt I could achieve, or maybe even I didn't know that I could achieve. And it just matters so much. It's like going through life and the first time you're finally seen for who you are. And when you combine that with someone who's fundamentally a great person, a humble person, someone who's got, high IQ, great head on his shoulders, those types of players are not going to just be like, yeah, I'm great, I'm awesome, I'm just going to go somewhere else now, maximize my money. Because they know. They know. And they know also what the Philadelphia Eagles are building. They know that this wasn't just some random fluky, random Super Bowl. They were in the Super Bowl in 22. They just won the Super Bowl in 24. So now you're going to get paid a ton of money. And sure, you would absolutely got more money somewhere else. But this is the culture of the Philadelphia Eagles. This is the benefit of having the culture combined with the right guys on the team. So you want to be around these other players as well as winning and great coaching that's going to continue to put you in a position to be the best version of yourself. And you're still going to get paid a ton of money. What else do you want? When you're only looking to maximize money, that's when you find yourself playing for teams that are just not that good, coaches that are not that good, players that are not that good, a culture that's not that good. Your ability to win, not that good. And I never downplay any, or denounce anyone for trying to get maximum money, right? Like, get your money by all means. Do what you got to do. But also, if playing at a high level is also really important to you, and winning, and also just place matters, Philadelphia Eagles, man, is a place to be. What they're building there, what they have there, the leadership that they have there, both on and off the field, it's really second to no one right now. It really is. I get the automatic, like, Kansas City Chiefs, Mahomes and Andy and Spags, and they undeniably deserve it, right? They undeniably deserve it. But to pretend that somehow the Chiefs are in a category of their own above a team like the Eagles, it's just not true. It's really not. It's really not. Especially when so much of the Kansas City Chiefs' success is just specifically Spags, Andy, Mahomes. Less about the franchise itself. Whereas for the Philadelphia Eagles, it's the franchise itself. It's the culture. It's the team. It's not just beholden to one coach, one quarterback, one roster, one coordinator. And that matters. That matters. It's real. As much as a team can have a soul, that's what the Eagles have. That's what they have. And that's how you get deals like this. That's how you get deals like this. And it just continues to be high level football in terms of, again, just how to run a franchise, culture building. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see other players continue this path. Even someone like Darius Slay saying, like, I'm coming back to Philly at a discount because this is where I want to retire, whatever it may be. Like, I think there's a lot of other opportunities for the Philadelphia Eagles to continue to take advantage of. And this is just one of many steps. And I think this team is still going to continue to evolve, and maybe even still some surprises that no one saw coming that might even seem kind of like, oh, why are they doing that? It's too hard to predict. If you think that you could predict Howie Roseman's moves, then that means then you're as good as Howie Roseman. And if you're as good as Howie Roseman, then you probably shouldn't be watching this YouTube video. You should be getting out there trying to get a job for an NFL team. So, I'm very much just kind of like a sit back and watch when it comes to these things. But it was just so funny. I wanted to get this video out as quickly as possible. So hopefully, First Things First covers it and the herd tomorrow. But there was just so much chatter about Baun was going to leave and he's gone and this and that. When are you guys going to understand that you can't predict what the Philadelphia Eagles are going to do? People were saying, oh, he's going to go to the Chiefs, or he could go to the Commanders, the Rams. Like, people were saying such wild, oh, Howie Roseman can't afford it. He's going to get paid all this money. They can't do it. It's like, okay. It's becoming one of the one of the more fun things to do. Just sit back and watch everyone just kind of eat themselves when talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. It's been a ride, man. It's been a ride. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Philadelphia Eagles re-signing Zack Baun? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way. Let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.